Hi, this is MrByZ with Galaxy Toys and Star Wars Collecting Cosmos. San Diego Comic-Con is over. I'm still in San Diego getting my last bit of packing done and editing some video for you folks out there. One thing I thought I'd put together here is I did a question and answer with Hasbro, specifically with Steve Evans and Joe. I never got his last name. And I just thought I'd go ahead and throw that up here. I did this for Chris B from Jedi Business, and I'm going to put this up here, and I'm going to try and add in some pictures of the different things that are talked about so you can get an idea of how it goes. It's a great interview. Go ahead and listen, just about 10 minutes long. Hi, this is MrByZ here for Jedi Business, and I'm here with Steve Evans. Are you the only one I'm talking to today? Or?
Oh, you talked to Joe as well. Hi, Ryan.
Joe, hi, Joe. Good to see you. So we got a lot of questions that listeners and viewers submitted here. I'll warn you, I didn't read these ahead of time, so...
Do your homework.
I'm here at Comic-Con.
Lines, detention.
Oh, I'm actually a teacher.
There you go.
All right, so I'll do my best I can here. Will the 3 3/4-inch vintage collection be the main line come 2018, or will it be a subline like the Titanium 40th anniversary figures?
It will be a main line.
Main line, like we had back in like 2010 and all that?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, exactly.
I think we can answer this one. Will the vintage collection include...
When we say mainline, define mainline. Do you mean will it be available in all retailers, or do you mean will it be the main focus?
All retailers and consistently coming out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Then Joe is correct.
Okay.
Thank you, Steve.
So it'll be running side by side with the 5 POA stuff?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it will.
Yeah.
Got it. The vintage collection is going to include beasts and larger vehicles. Obviously, today we saw the new tank that's coming out, and we've seen the Raftar and things like that. We're going to continue to see more stuff like that.
The Raftar is actually in the 5-point articulation.
Right.
But yeah, vehicles, creatures, figures, everything that normally vintage, we're looking at. And yeah.
In the Wampa that we saw today, where does it come for that to be like highly articulated, where the loop that comes with it is 5 points of articulation?
I think it's like, especially when we kind of do those 2-packs, usually it's like a figure in a vehicle. And when we can do the creature, because we did a load of research with kids and they love the Wampa. So when we look at that and the amount of sort of stuff that it needs, we had the price point because it's not a $7.99, it's like a 2-pack.
Yeah.
We can add articulation in.
Awesome.
Keep it within the price point that style fits, that kind of.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. Will the Expanded Universe comic 2-packs return in 3 3/4-inch scale? I know we've seen these done in Marvel already, but...
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe.
There's always a possibility, yeah. There's no plans for it in the near future, but definitely an opportunity for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. With the vintage collection coming back, are the mail-away figures possibly making a return? Send in our 5 proof of purchases.
Right. Boba Fett prototype.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how we do that.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, we could do it. There's no plans for it right now.
Okay.
But it could be. You know, people that sort of has become sort of like not synonymous, but it's an element of the vintage collection.
fun to do.
It'd be kind of cool to do it.
Need to work out a way to do that.
Okay, still going. Sorry.
That's all right.
Technical. You guys understand.
Oh yeah. You're giving us a free lightsaber.
I'm getting some good stuff from
What will a figure for vintage collection cost? What price point? Around the same as the Walmart, or?
Yeah, right now they'll be somewhere between $10 and $15.
Okay.
We're still kind of working that out.
Got it. How much of the vintage collection are we planning on being repackaged figures that we've had in the Walmart series, as opposed to new figures?
Well, on the panel today, we kind of announced the ones that we were doing.
Yeah.
There will be repacks, absolutely.
Obviously,
there will be.
yeah.
I want to be able to kind of express Kylo and First Order Stormtrooper in those, so there will be. You know, it's going to be a little bit of that. It's going to be a little bit of kind of repacking super articulated from other lines like Legacy Collection. We announced the
Hoth Trooper, yeah,
things like that. And we got a big raft of new ones from New Entertainment. So it's going to be a mix and match, and that's part of the panel was really about. We want it to be a conversation.
Okay.
We want people to come at these events, start talking to us, and the people that listen to you and the questions you're holding in your hand, like start telling us
What we want to see.
because we're scrolling the forums and scrolling all the websites and listening and trying to build out through 18 into 19 now. So there'll be a mixture.
I think I can say this on behalf of everybody. Force Awakens, Luke Skywalker.
All right, noted. Write down in my little book.
I'm pretty sure everybody's been asking on that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Vintage collection, is it going to cover everything Star Wars? Are we going to see Rebels included in that, as well as Clone Wars?
Everything's up for grabs, right?
Maybe,
Everything in there?
At the end of the day, we know who the audience is for vintage collections.
Okay.
And we want to start, if something bubbles to the surface, then we'll do it. We're not going to promise that we're going to get to the day where we're doing 60 a year
Right,
vintage
right.
collection.
Yeah.
But we want to show willing. We want to show that we're listening. We're trying to do stuff for you. So.
A few questions today about doing Rebels in realistic form. That'd be really cool.
Yeah. Will we see the three main characters, Luke Endor Poncho, Han Trenchcoat, and Leia Endor gear from Return of the Jedi in the Black Series line? We haven't had much with Endor in Black Series.
I have a thing about getting Luke on Endor and in that speeder bike.
Yep.
Because the amount of retooling and stuff is a pretty easy one. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
And we got, we're a few years away from Return of the Jedi, kind of anniversary. But, probably more.
It's a good idea to probably get there. Yeah. Okay.
I think we'll get there eventually. Yeah.
Obviously, announced this one. The Vintage Collection is going to pick up at 116 rather than number 1.
Yes.
Black Series Han Solo 6-inch. Last year, you guys showed us one here at San Diego with gray hair. Is that coming still?
So, the long story short on that one, as you know, we released number 18 with sort of more brownie hair. We realised that shouldn't be the way we do it, so we went back and made it grey hair, and we sat and we approved that. That is one of those ones, when and if that ever comes out in terms of wave and repacking and reorders, it would come with grey. Okay. I don't even know if there's any out there. We had some in, so they've been kind of...
Yeah, it technically shipped just in low quantities, so we need to get it back.
Wow.
So it might be out.
Yeah, but in low quantities.
Wow.
Yeah, that's definitely one we need to get packed back into a future case.
Yeah.
Yep.
The prequels have been severely underrepresented in the Black Series 6-inch line. Battlefront 2 video game features the prequels heavily. Will we see more prequel characters released, like Padme, Dooku, Grievous, Battle Droid, Young Obi-Wan?
So we're talking a lot about prequels, and we're seeing a big resurgence, even recently, even the last 6 months, of people, whether it's memes online or stuff about, prequels cool again. And we know that sort of 10, 11-year-olds back 20 years ago now, goodness, they're now older, they're starting to be kind of fledgling collectors, and they've got disposable income. So we're seeing a resurgence in prequels. So Qui-Gon was a little bit of a toe in the water, and got great response from him. I think we'll put some prequel love back into the Black Series. Most definitely, we want to represent everything.
Yep,
right?
absolutely.
Will you release accessory packs for Black Series 6-inch line, like soft good Jedi robes, weapons, environment pieces? Obviously, we see some cool stuff right here that I know a lot of people said they'd love to have. But
I mean, I'm answering the questions, but I like that idea. And there's no plans to do it at the moment. What we're trying to do is, with the Thrawn, I know it's exclusive, but with the Thrawn, we're trying to put in props and extra stuff where we can, and we're experimenting with a few things like that.
Okay.
It's in some ways a difficult proposition just for those accessory packs.
Yeah.
I'd rather kind of do more sort of packs with figure with extra stuff for sort of more exclusive lines. But I'm recognizing the importance of props for building out Black Series either on shelf or with those incredible artists that do Instagram photography and all that kind of stuff. So we're well aware, we just got to find the right way that will flow the most effectively through retail.
Okay. Will we still get a release of the 3 3/4-inch Rogue One Shore Trooper versus Bistan 2-pack? I think it's shown here now. We have not seen it in stores yet.
Yeah, that's a tricky one. We revealed that, and we weren't able to get it out. But we definitely want to get it out. Obviously, it's been produced. So as of right now, we can't get it out immediately, but it's definitely going to come out in the near future.
Okay. With so much Star Wars media out there and a new movie each year, we know it's tricky for Hasbro to satisfy demands across the board.
We don't care.
It's not like the old days where we had 3 years in between each movies anymore.
That's right.
Well, I lost my place here. Let's see. How are you going to satisfy people's demands? Have you looked into dedicated lines like an expanded universe line only, or maybe a line of figures only on video game characters or something like that?
Yeah, I don't think realistically we would do a dedicated line against any of those. We continue to do our lines and then kind of mix the different entertainment throughout. So, will we satisfy everybody's demand? It's impossible. I mean, these films and the universe is so deep. It's just,
and we're crazy fans.
We're still trying. We're still trying to get figures from a movie in 1977 out there. So, but we're like Steve always says, just keep the input coming. If we hear something really, a loud enough call for something, we'll obviously take into consideration and try to get it out.
All right.
Yeah.
Starkiller made it far in the Black Series 6-inch fan poll. What are the chances of maybe seeing him eventually?
I'd say pretty low. I mean, if he wins a fan poll in the future, but
some of the sort of like extended universe stuff.
The old EU,
difficult to do in sort of regular process. But the fan vote, I don't think it's going. I know we haven't had one here. For 6-inch, we did one for 3 3/4 inch. The fan vote's a great way to engage with people, so I don't think that's gone away.
No.
So
Okay.
I think that's the more likely route to get someone like that.
Right. All right. Fen Rao is currently going for $150 to $200 on secondary market. I know this. I've looked it up. Are we going to see this re-released or a little bit more quantities out there?
Similar answer to Bistan. He did get released. He was kind of packed one in a case pack, and we didn't get enough out there. So we're looking for opportunities to try to repack him in the future to get that unmet demand. So we're well aware of that. We've heard the complaints, and
that's cool.
on it. Yeah.
I know that's the one figure I don't have. So I'm looking forward
it's a great figure too.
Yeah. You've done the Spider-Man playset recently. I know you have the giant one over here for 6-inch. Are there any plans to do stuff like that for Star Wars?
Nothing to announce at the moment. No.
Okay.
The places are cool.
Yeah.
Given the time frame of each movie shortening, with Han Solo movie coming out next May, how will this impact our toy line from Last Jedi going on into Han Solo?
Yeah, I have no idea.
You'll have to wait and see, but we have a lot in store for Han Solo. We can say that. So.
All right.
Yeah, it's fair to say we put as much effort into any of the movies, whether they're a year apart or 6 years. 6 years. 6 months apart. That's why I get grey hairs.
Did you say we have 1 minute? Okay, cool. Is the Black Series centerpiece line going to be an ongoing line, or will it just be a quick release type of thing? Or
the intent is an ongoing line. Everything with Black Series, or everything, is kind of like a little bit of an experiment. We react to research and we kind of put it out there. And if it's popular, we'll carry on. If it doesn't, then we'll try something else. But we've got some more designs in the works that we think look really cool. So hopefully everyone will like it, everyone will buy it and find use for it.
Yeah.
If they don't, tell us about it, and we'll readjust.
Okay. Absolutely. Well, thank you guys so much for taking time to talk to us. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thanks for very good answers and a great panel today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. So that was the Hasbro Q&A that I conducted for Chris B from Jedi Business. I'm sure you've seen the transcript on Jedi Business, and I'm sure Chris and Jake are putting it up on Toy Run as well. Thought I'd give you an opportunity so you could see it here from what I did. Stay tuned. I've got another video coming up, and with that video, I'm going to have a contest. So if you would like to win some of the little bits of swag from San Diego Comic-Con, pay attention to that one. I'm going to have a way that you can win some of that. Thank you for watching.